Well, hi, I'm Becky and welcome back to Siren Crypto. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the MACD, the Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicator, and how we can use it in a couple of different ways to generate a potential trading signal. I thought I would cover this because there's been quite a lot of requests to look at this in more detail. I'm really not a fan of having 10 different oscillators or indicators on the chart, as I feel you can end up ignoring just what the price action is doing. The MACD is possibly an indicator that can add something to your trading. Now let's take a look at the theory behind the MACD and how it's meant to give us signals to buy or sell. Firstly, here's our disclaimer. This tutorial is for educational and illustrative purposes only. We are not responsible for any investments made applying this information or buying or selling recommendations. Siren Crypto are not licensed investment advisors. We make no recommendations to purchase or sell any kind of coin, option or security. Any investment contains risk and is 100% the responsibility of the investor to assess the risks and rewards involved. Trading the crypto market involves a high degree of risk, and you may incur financial losses if you engage in this activity. We at Siren Crypto take no liability, assumed or implied, from your application of the information we share within our training programs. Let's start with the MACD. Now, you may have already seen the MACD on various traders' charts, and it does look something like this. Lots of lines crossing over, blue, orange. There's a funny sort of graph through the middle. So we're going to start from right at the basics and we're going to build this up. So when you add the MACD indicator oscillator to your chart, the default settings are 12, 26 and 9. So what does this exactly mean? We start off with our zero line here, the middle line on the oscillator. Now, the first line that gets plotted uses the 12 and 26 EMA or exponential moving average. The MACD line gets calculated by subtracting the 26 exponential moving average of the price from the 12 exponential moving average of the price. So our MACD line may look something like this. As the market moves around, our MACD line will oscillate with the ups and downs of the market. Then we have a second line that gets plotted. This is the 9 part of the calculation. This is a moving average, or MA, of the first line, the 12 and the 26. It's designed to smooth out and give us some signals. So the signal line may look something like this. It's a 9-day moving average of the blue line. So it's going to lag behind, but broadly speaking, a similar sort of pattern to that line. And it looks something like this. Now, why is it called a signal line? Well, this is because it's where we get the signals from. So from a very straightforward point of view, a crossover, you can see we've highlighted that with the black circle, would be a buy or sell signal. So when the MACD line falls below the signal line, an upward cross would be a buy signal and a downward cross a sell signal. On top of that, we have what's called the histogram. The histogram shows how far these lines are to crossing over and will look fairly similar to this example when part of the MACD oscillator. When the MACD and signal lines are quite far apart, you can see that the histogram bars or lines are fairly long and they get shorter and shorter until we get the cross. Once the MACD and signal lines come together and cross up and over or down below, the histogram bars or lines move over the zero line, indicating a potential increase or decrease in price. So some people may use the histogram as a way of second guessing when the signal or cross is going to come. When the MACD and the signal line are above the zero line, the market is thought to be in a bullish mode. It's going up. The trend is up. When the lines are below the zero line, the market is thought to be in a bearish mode and the trend is down and the market is sliding. This will make a lot more sense when we look at a real example. So let's take a look at a real chart. This is Link on a 4-hour time frame. And let's have a look at how good or bad these signals may have been. We don't have anything on this chart apart from the price action and the MACD. We can see the buy signals with the lines crossing over and upwards, and we can see some sell signals with the lines crossing over and downwards. We see on the earlier part of the chart, if we look towards the left-hand side, we don't have awfully great buy and sell signals. The chart seems to be moving quite sideways. But, to be fair, the MACD didn't do too badly on this chart, 139% profit. So you can see on the histogram where it starts to turn green from being red, it means that the two lines, the signal and the MACD, are starting to move closer together. So this can be your early warning to get ready for a signal. And when the lines cross the histogram, moves over that 0 line, so it shows us the signal has happened. And the same for a sell signal. The histogram has dropped, which indicates momentum has started to fade, and then it drops below the 0 line. That's our signal that the lines have crossed over. I am the biggest fan of looking at the price action and the volume first, so don't let indicators or oscillators distract you from what's going on in the market. We have videos on price action strategies, so make sure you watch those. If you'd like anything covered in the future and you think we've missed something, please leave us a message in the comments below. Now, here's a tip for you. I love anything that saves me time. If you think about the time that you spend trading, you can break it down into a few sections. The biggest section, the one that consumes most of your precious time, will be technical analysis. By that I mean finding potential trades based on whatever strategy you want to employ. 100 Eyes gives us a supremely easy to use and very accurate tool for helping you find those trades and the qualifying conditions without you having to devote your attention to it. Instead of having to manually set hundreds of alerts on TradingView or flicking through countless charts, I just set a few easy parameters on the 100 Eyes platform and it does all that for me. This allows me to focus on the more rewarding parts of trading. The result is I make more trades. More trades means more potential profits. And that's what we want, isn't it? We are here to trade and make better profits. Now, 100 Eyes is not expensive to use and it just works. It will send you real-time alerts in Telegram. I've made a video all about using 100 Eyes. Just see the link below and start using it now and make your life so much easier. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you don't miss out on all of our videos by clicking the subscribe button. You'll get notified when our next lesson is uploaded. Well, I'm Becky. Thanks for watching Siren Crypto and I'll see you on the next video. Happy trading!